Welcome back. Today, we're diving deep into a really intense story from the classic series, Hatim. This isn't just about good versus evil. It's about what happens when a hero's best intentions lead to absolute disaster.
Think about that for a second. It's a tough question, right? It kind of challenges everything we think we know about what it means to be a hero. Well, we're about to explore a story that tackles this head-on. So, let's get into it.
All right, so our story kicks off with our hero, Hatim, who's on this grand quest to solve his third big question. But his journey takes this sudden, really dark turn when he stumbles upon a village that is just paralyzed by fear.
So, Hatim and his buddy Hobo arrive, probably expecting a friendly welcome, right? Nope. They're met with pure panic. People are screaming, running, hiding, and they're all shouting one name, Aqrab. Right away, Hatim knows he's not seen as a friend here, he's seen as a threat.
And then you have this, just a heartbreaking moment. A mother sees Hatim near her child, and she just begs him for mercy. Her words tell you everything you need to know about what's been happening here. Children are being taken, and she thinks Hatim is one of the monsters responsible.
So this name they're all screaming, Aqrab, he's the source of all this terror. Let's take a closer look at the guy who's causing all this chaos.
Okay, so the villagers explain that they're totally helpless against the sorcerer, Aqrab. He's kidnapping their kids to build what he calls a unique army. And what makes them so unique? His soldiers can shapeshift and even turn invisible. How do you fight something you can't even see?
Well, Hatim decides he's seen enough. He takes on Aqrab's soldiers himself, and in a flash, he defeats 2 of them and sends the rest running. And get this, for the first time in who knows how long, the soldiers leave without taking a single child. It's this incredible, but, as we'll see, very brief moment of hope for the village.
But that victory, it comes with a terrible, terrible price. Hatim standing up to them makes Aqrab furious, and in his rage, he reveals what his horrifying plan has been all along.
See, Aqrab isn't just kidnapping these kids to be soldiers. Oh no, it's much worse. He's using some kind of dark, twisted music to literally transform them into demons. So the real question is, just how powerful are they?
Okay, this is where it gets truly insane. Look at that number, 10. Aqrab's dark magic gives every single one of those innocent children the raw, physical strength of 10 demons. We're not talking about a regular army anymore. This is something else entirely.
And just to give you an idea of what that means, they're strong enough to shatter a lion's skull with one punch. They can smash giant boulders into nothing but dust. The legends even say they're powerful enough to eat mountains. They've become these walking, talking catastrophes, and they are completely loyal to their evil master.
Aqrab's revenge for Hatim's interference is swift, it's brutal, and it changes everything. That one heroic act is about to trigger an unimaginable tragedy.
Let's just walk through this. It's a horrifying chain reaction. Hatim's small victory makes Aqrab snap. The sorcerer doesn't just send his soldiers back to kidnap more kids, he unleashes his entire demonic army to destroy. And in one night, the village's future is just gone. The next morning, you can just feel the devastation. The villagers who just a day ago had a glimmer of hope now surround Hatim. But they're not thanking him, they're blaming him. To them, his heroism is the direct cause of this nightmare.
And this moment, this is what changes everything for Hatim. He is absolutely crushed by guilt. His quest is no longer just about solving some riddle. It's now personal. It's a mission for vengeance and for redemption.
So, driven by this new, heavy purpose, Hatim heads out into the wilderness. He has no map, no idea where to go, but his first clue comes from a very strange place.
He has a dream where a mystical king gives him this very cryptic advice. He's told to follow the winds, which will lead him to a place called the Baranga Forest. The king says the red-haired guardians there might be able to help him. But even on this new path, Aqrab is watching him. The sorcerer sends his magical, mind-controlling music through the forest to try and stop him, but Hatim's intuition kicks in. He senses something is wrong with the music, and he and Hobo cover their ears, just barely managing to resist the spell.
So he finally makes it to the Baranga Forest, this place he thinks is his one shot at finding help. But he hits another dead end. The king there basically tells him, sorry, we can't help you. Turns out they're dealing with their own demonic problems and are completely trapped themselves.
And that leaves us right here at a massive cliffhanger. Hatim followed the only clue he had, but the door he thought would be open is slammed shut. His mission for redemption has hit a brick wall, and he's stuck in a cursed forest with no allies in sight. So what on earth is he gonna do now?